running it on a consistent basis at the moment. But
Yeah.
Kate, Dubs player, and Zuppy, obviously, if you've been watching any net play in the last year throughout quarantine, I mean, Zuppy's making a case to be, if you take online
Making
results,
a
top
case.
50 player. About to catch a case.
That's what I'm saying. Case apparently a pretty young gamer. If
I'm not.
unless that was a joke.
I'm not
Stuart
sure
was
their
saying that
name.
they were like 16.
Wow.
I don't know. Can't verify.
Well, I don't see why that would be that funny, so I'm going to think it's probably true.
Yeah, well, you know,
Could be an inside joke. That Stu guy, absolute knee slapper sometimes, you know, absolute jokester, little rough router.
you know, I got lost with Oregon Melee yesterday. We took the wrong bus.
It's scary people to get lost with.
Yeah, it was great. But we were talking about the ambiguity of Nun's age and whether or not his kid, like, existed. Because I had always heard, you know, people being like, yeah, Nun's like 30 and he has a kid. And then on the other side of the spectrum, people would be like, Nun's 19 years old. And I didn't know which one was true, but I think it's actually the former. I did see a photograph of him with his child.
Wow. Well, there we go.
On Twitter.
Did they look cool?
Yeah,
Were they
did
wearing any
look cool.
BTS swag?
I think his kid was getting a fresh cut is the reason that he posted the picture.
You know, young children always look coolest when they're getting a haircut.
That's true.
Yeah, they have like this very old professional barber standing over their like 8-year-old head. It's like,
I got frosted tips when I was 10 and I felt on top of the goddamn world.
we need proof.
Oh, that's
Zuppy right now. You know, making a case for that top 50 potentially. But multiple wins over a tournament win over HBox, double eliminating them.
That's right.
Online, countless other Ws. They've entered the salt mine for quite a while and done absolutely great. I mean, basically had a side job just farming salt mine for a minute there. And, you know, very strong against Peach as well, from conjecture I've seen between other Peach players and such. So we'll see here. Wow, love that read.
That's a thing.
I cannot believe that hit that hard. I think it had to do with the fact that Zuppy was in mistech and it caught him on the animation of Fox bouncing off the ground.
Yeah.
So Fox wasn't grounded anymore.
I couldn't believe it was that hitbox, you know?
Yeah, that was weird. Because with Sheik, I know that like Fox can get out of the SDI if you jab when he's still bouncing off the ground, but if you wait until he fully lands. So I feel like it had to have been some sort of mechanic like that. Like his hurt box got pushed up higher because he was bouncing off the ground when it came out rather than in mistech on the ground.
Right.
There's so many weird interactions in this game. Anybody who acts like they know them all is just lying to you. There is so much. Actually, I've met some nuts. Violence.
Violence is the
Simna.
person that comes to mind.
Yeah.
TBH.
Practical task.
Cardano.
I don't know if there's anything Cardano doesn't know.
Yeah. About anything.
Cardon do what Cadothers don't.
That's right.
Fountain of Dreams. Definitely a more comfortable pick usually in this matchup for the Peach player. But we'll see how they can utilize some of these platforms and such, and whether or not Zuppy bites. Because a lot of time, this stage is rough because it can inhibit Fox's movement or, you know, just general comfortability. But Zuppy not really biting on these low platforms when Case is there, and kind of just been sharking him since, as I say
but
that,
there you go.
Only avoided for so long. The sweet kiss gets us all eventually.
That's what we've learned here today at Genesis 8 singles pools. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die undignified and lonely deaths.
At least we are doing it together.
There it is.
Zuppy, the Fox of the Great White North, as they're better known back home.
Oh, what are we doing? Okay.
Punish
Can we get something popping? Not really. We're going to the platform.
Yeah. One of these gamers is popping.
And the other one is hanging on by a thread right now.
Yeah, on Pop Tropica.
Gets out of it.
All right.
No.
G's.